All right. So yeah, it was about progressive and based society, and progressives task with reminding you that you are not always based as you think you are, you know. But the way they're thinking about it is different than the way if you're based you're thinking about it. Because if you're based you're thinking about it like, why wouldn't I strive to the challenge to or mature in these ways? Like, why wouldn't I approach a different approach to trying to achieving a result? Well, why wouldn't I? Like, not in a petty competition sense of trying to demean, like you're like just like trying to remind them, you know, like you're not who you think you are. Like, who am I yet though? That's what we're saying. Like, are you allowed to try to improve? Are you allowed? And you're not really supposed to imagine that you're not allowed to, because you're not supposed to ask permission. So it really shouldn't. I mean, it really only it's really only bothersome when it's people that are close to you, because if it's a stranger, then you really don't care what they're talking about. Really, I don't care how convoluted you are, because I don't have to deal with you on a regular basis. Why do I think I have to deal with someone on a regular basis? Well, that's the same thing as why do you keep them close? So that automatically they're going to feel like rejected, when at one time acceptance was what they felt. The same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry, right? So acceptance being mistaken for intrinsic superiority, and then now they're supposed to represent the antithesis of superiority. They're the anti-supremacists. They'll never tell you that what would actually happen, even though that's just a little cognitive dissonance. That's forgivable. Denial is the thing that is really offensive, right? And that's what estranged and alienated people. So it was the denial, but they're ashamed of cognitive dissonance when that's not really that offensive. If you can't laugh at yourself, you're not really challenging yourself to be a better person. And sometimes it might require someone else to laugh at you, but usually if they're actually crying inside and they're trying to pretend like they're laughing, it's not the same thing. Okay, like I'll tell you, like, if you're not, the times when, like, let's say that something transhumanist appealed to me because it seemed like reasonable, then my logic had to be deposed. And when my logic was deposed, that was funny. You're not really laughing at me. You're just laughing at my logic being dismantled. That's funny. See? And nobody's really offended because it happened to everybody. Even George Carlin.